Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Cull the Weak. It's just going to be me, Brobnar89 today, and there won't be any culling. I just am going to hop into a game with this brand new deck I just discovered. Go ahead and play it out for you. Here is the deck: Trippicus, the Justiciar of Ladysfall. Shadows and Star Alliance deck. This is a pretty neat looking deck. The reason that I thought it would be fun to do a video on it is that it has got the transporter platform, which allows you to return a creature with any upgrades on it to your hand. And then it's got a Sensor Chief Garcia and 2 Subject Kirbys. So you could get a lot of work done with that transporter platform. Additionally, you've got the access denied, 2 Observe You Maxes, and a stunner. So you could get potentially up to 8 amber just off of playing those upgrades. And that's not to mention if you had the Commander Dhrxgar, I'm going to go with Dhrxgar, out, you would get an additional 1 amber for each one of those upgrades that you played. So there's a potential for a huge burst of amber in Star Alliance if the cards come out at the right time for you. This deck also has the very neat Infernus combo with Snudge. So you have the potential to play Infernus multiple times during a turn. It's got some decent board control, gateway to Dis. It's got a good amount of amber control, and the always overlooked artifact control. Borrow is an amazing card, so lots of potential in this deck here. So we're going to go ahead and hop in the game and see what happens. Alrighty, here I am for the game. I'm playing against my buddy Ryze. He's got an AOA deck with some serious scaling control, so I'm going to need to be careful since this deck seems like it probably has a tendency to burst. So this will be a good challenge for this deck, starting off first game with a big challenge. Burn the stockpile, doorstep to heaven, too much to protect. Need to look out for all those. Double Grey Rider combo. Gonna want to make sure to keep something on the board to prevent him from bursting up there. Looks like it should make for an interesting matchup. He's got a Sneck Lifter as well, which could be a problem, given that I really need that transporter platform. This is not a great opening hand. I've got the Gateway. I've got 2/2/2. I do have the Rad Penny, which is always nice to have early on. But with the Sensor Chief Garcia too, I think I'm going to mull this. Okay. Sure. Yeah, this is an opener. All right. I will keep this. Well, obviously, don't really have a choice at this point. But I won't complain about this, for sure. Ryze starting off with a Scrapper. Love it. Gotta love those Scrappers. Alright, put down the platform. Hope that he doesn't have an early Sneck Lifter. What am I going to discard here? Well, if I discard the Observe You Max, I can't use it for dropping and picking up my upgrades. If I discard the Spike Trap, yeah, that's fine. We can discard the Spike Trap. I'm kind of assuming here that I'm going to be going Star Alliance again. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to go Star Alliance again. I want to play this Explorer Rover as an upgrade. Just on the off chance that I pick up the Commander, which I did not. But that's okay. So if he doesn't kill my guy, which he did. Bummer. Alright, well, I can still have a pretty good Star Alliance turn here. So, if he hadn't killed that Kirby, I would have been able to get all of these disc creatures out, but as it stands, I can get him down with the upgrade, getting that extra amber. I think probably just to throw out the Imp Spectre makes sense. Just get him down there, and then put the Kirby down again with the upgrade, get that extra amber, and then I think the long arms. I don't want to put out the bone saw just in case I have the chance to get it down for value later. Okay, so I'm probably looking at a disc turn next. I've got the potential to get up to check if he doesn't take anything. Oh, he's lights outing me though. Oh, interesting. He put the Kirby back, I guess, to get rid of that upgrade. That makes sense. So I can't keep getting amber off of it. Which means he does not have the Snake Lifter. No, he doesn't. Yancey Gang and Knuckles Bolton come down. Okay. So I think this still makes sense here. I have the potential to steal one, possibly. I can get these guys down. I can fight this Imp Spectre into... I think that this guy, the Armor Smith, so that my Bone Saw comes in ready. Did not get a steal. So unfortunate. You know what? Maybe actually I fight into the Grey Rider just because it's a problem to have him around. It won't get rid of him, but I could ping it off later potentially. And then Bonesaw can get rid of the armor. Snarette comes down, capturing that one. So yeah, with this deck, there's a lot of pinging potential with the Liam. So once I get Liam down, I might be able to pick off that Grey Rider. Oof, stunning all of my disc creatures with the Blinding Light. Oath of Poverty. Gaining 2 off of that. Oh, he didn't have any artifacts out. I had the artifacts. Okay. Knuckles Bolton fought into the Snarette. So Snarette's almost gone there. Yep. I think it's time to go Shadows. So let's get the Bad Penny out. That's probably not a great place to put it. I kind of wanted to keep Snarette open on the flank just in case I end up with the... what's it called? Shoulder Id in hand. Alright, Liam's going to come down. Capture 1. Let's put it on the long arms. Nice and beefy guy. Put the Demo Thief down and the Nexus. Not that there's any artifacts for me to take control of. Okay. So I have got my Dhrxgar. So I have some potential for some big amber plays here. Dhrxgar next to Kirby with the Observe You Max on it. Or next to Sensor Chief Garcia. Would make more sense. Sensor Chief Garcia is probably going to make more sense here given the cards in my hand, but we'll see what ends up happening here. Going Sanctum again is Ryze. Grey Rider next to Knuckles. That's a nice little combo there, getting that value off of the fight. What's he going to take out my Snarette the rest of the way? Oh! No, Snarret fought the Demo Thief. Oh, so he whiffed it, and then I see, and then played Spirit's Way, getting rid of all of my creatures that I don't want dead, leaving the 2 that I would be happy to have destroyed. Well played. So I can go Shadows and bounce that and Reap and get up to check here. Or I go for the Star Alliance play here. Oh, one of his Grey Riders got purged. That's nice. No potential for that double purge nonsense. I kind of like the Shadows play just because there's not... I don't want to burst up too much because of his scaling Amber control. And of course I drew into 2 Dis, which is unfortunate. But they are 2 creatures, so I could use the transporter platform with the Kirby to play both of them out. So that'll make a pretty good turn. And there's his scaling Amber control coming down, the Too Much to Protect. And he has burst up. I'm okay with this because I can actually make him pay 10 with the Garcia here. Or I can make him pay 8 and then use the Infernus to purge that Too Much to Protect. That's probably the right move. Maybe Blinding Light or Oath of Poverty. Doesn't have a ton of artifacts, so I think probably Blinding Light is the right answer here. Okay, so I forge my key. Star Alliance. This guy first. And then I want Kirby to go next to him. Kirby gets the upgrade on it. And that lets me play the Infernus over on this side. It's burn 2. Blinding Light and Too Much to Protect. And then let's Transporter platform to pick up this Kirby. Now my Infernus drew me into the Shoulder Id. So I think I put the Kirby down here. Add this to it. And then put the Shoulder Id down next to the Kirby. And then Garcia on the other side. Pretty nice. I am feeling pretty good about this. Now I just realized that my battle line is a little bit messed up if I want to keep using Kirby to in combination with the transporter platform here. So it's going to be something to think about for future games. But I do like having the Garcia and the Kirby behind the Shoulder Id. And he's got to be worried about me playing more upgrades here. Okay, so he played the Grump Buggy. And then a Smith. And take that Smarty Pants, I see. So I think that Star Alliance is still going to be the right call here. But how do I do it? So there's an argument to use Transporter Platform on Infernus. Not too much of value in the discard to hit with Infernus. Well, I can't get the bonus off of the upgrade anyways because I messed that up. Actually, that might be the right call. I can capture one with him and then Just play down the Infernus again? Maybe? That is what I do. Let's see how that... Let's just try it. Let's just try and see what happens. So... Pick up the Infernus. Reap with the Kirby. Observe Max. Then... Put down the Infernus on this side. Go to the opponents. Let's get rid of the Lights Out, and I think Smith is probably smart. Reap here, and reap here. And I'm up to check on my second key. I kind of like this, because if he... Does he have a second board clear? If he has a second board clear, I'm in a good position to go into Dis after this, but... He does not, but he does have the Doorstep to Heaven. Doorstep to Heaven. Taking me down. So I think the turn that I just did is not right anymore, so I think Dis is the right call now. So I'm going to put Dhrxgar down on the left in case I want to pick up Censor Chief Garcia and be able to put her down next to the Shoulder It again. These two dark minions come down. Destroy a creature with no bonus icon. Let's get rid of that Gray Knight. Reap with the Infernus here and discard this Gateway because it is not doing me any good in the hand. Pulled into a nice lineup of shadows here. We'll see if I end up using it. Next. Borrow is in the draw. Borrow's not going to do me too much good here. Not yet, anyway. Using the Grump Buggy to keep me off check is Ryze. He's got two 5 power plus creatures. I think my best move is to burst up an Amber rather than trying to control his board. So I'm going to go Shadows. And there's an argument to have the Demo fight Cull the Quiet. Oh no, he's elusive, so that wouldn't work. Okay, well, Mug will put some damage onto Cull the Quiet. Subtle Auto will go down to make him discard the Lamindra. Steal one with a Rad Penny, excuse me. Reckless Rizzo is going to go down as well, and then these two will just reap. He still has Scaling Amber control, he still's got Burn the Stockpile, but it's not a steal, at least. It's just, we'll get rid of the Amber. And that would still put me down to 6, which is okay. And I've got a feeling that he has the Burn the Stockpile because he's going Brobnar. Probably going to reap a bunch, or maybe fight off some of my Stealers. Yeah, he's killing off Rizzo. And he's reaped some... Oh, he did not play Burn the Stockpile, so I get to Forge. For 9 Amber. He did play some more big creatures, so there's that. So I definitely think I want to do the Star Alliance turn here. Gonna have some potential to get quite a bit of Amber with the Subject Kirby and Transporter Platform and all of these upgrades I've got in hand. So we'll start with Lay of the Land, see if I can get any more Star Lions into my hand. Okay. The Explorer Rover. So last one is on top. So let's put the... Well, it's not going to matter. Cool. And I want Kirby to reap. This is going to capture, but it doesn't matter, because it's just going to go back to him when I pick it up. And Snudge will come down. And then do I want to hit the Dark Minion or the Penny? I think at this point it's so unlikely that I'll draw Penny again because I have a lot in the draw. And I think I hit the Dark Minion because I'm also unlikely to go Dis next turn. I'll probably end up going Shadows or Star Alliance again. So put this down, get the Amber on there. Put this down, get the Amber on there. This is not helpful. Reap here. And then Transporter Platform. And he can go down over on this side. And then I think I put these upgrades onto Garcia. And then the question is, do I want to put access denied onto her, or do I want to put it... there's an argument actually... Oh, I should have done that. I should have put the Explorer Rover onto her and access denied. Well, now I know for next time. Because then she could fight something, the Skirmisher, and then I can pick it up and play everything for the Amber again. That's okay. Oh, we'll just put it on her anyways. This can go down over on that side. Okay. So I'm up to check. We will see if that's going to be enough here. Oof. Kirby getting picked off. That's what happens when he's out in the open like that. Fortunately, I've got another one in the hand. My other shoulder, it is going. Oh, and there goes Garcia. Bummer. Burn the Stockpile brought me down to 6, so I am no longer in check. My opponent is in check. I think now that Shadows is probably the way to go, unless I just go... there's an argument to go with this here. I reap twice, blow up the board. That's going to steal one from the Shadows guy. And it's going to wipe everything and make my Amber cost 6. Actually, that's a pretty good play here. I think maybe that's what I do. Let's do that. Oh, and you know what? Snudge can also do this. Snudge can pop this back into his hand. Boom. Boom. See what he can do here. Let's go in Shadows. Did he get some Ronnies or something? No, he doesn't have Ronnies. That's it. That's the game. Pretty neat deck here. I'm liking it. The Transporter Platform really popped off for me. I liked the interesting interplay with the Infernus and the Kirby, and picking up Infernus with the Transporter Platform. Not sure if that was the right play, but that was fun. This deck is really sweet. Lots of potential here. Lots of interesting plays to be had. I really like the Snudge and Infernus combo too. It didn't pop off here, but you could see that being really effective. And then just all of the access denied together with the Skirmisher, the Explorer Rover on a creature. I'm really happy that even though I didn't play it this time, I'm happy I discovered it. That should be really fun. Well, that's the game. A really fun deck. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time on Cull the Weak.